What is the one key thing that holds people back in life? Now this thing, it holds people back in all areas of life. It holds people back when it comes to relationships, when it comes to their own personal relationship with themselves, things like health, wellness, spirituality. And it holds people back from business success as well because it turns into procrastination. So what is it? The answer is shame. Now a lot of people don't know about this and not enough people are talking about it. It's when we feel not only ashamed about what we have done in life, but it's when we feel ashamed about who we are. Now, when we make mistakes in life, that's normal. And we live in a culture in a way right now that says, well, if you've made one mistake, we're going to keep pointing it out and pointing it out and pointing it out, and we're never going to forgive you from that one mistake that you made a really long time ago. And it's really sad that people are doing that. Now, the people that are doing that are doing it because they are connected to their shame, right? When we feel ashamed about who we are, instead of I've made a mistake, the language and the self-talk changes to I am a mistake. Something is wrong with me. People start asking themselves questions like, there must be something wrong with me. Maybe I'm not good enough. There's something in the way. And so I'll share with you something really key about shame. Shame loves shadows. What does that mean? It just simply means that if you have something that you feel ashamed about, you'll also feel like you don't want to share it with anyone. You'll kind of want to keep it pushed down a little bit. And we have a culture that says, well, I only want to know the good bits. So just show me the good bits. And on social media, you see people showing just their best ideal selves, their social media versions of themselves. Unfortunately, what a lot of people do is they compare their internal worst, their shameful bits, with people's external best. And then that drives the shame even more, and people start thinking, well, that person's got a great life, but hey, look at me. And this person looks like this when they wake up, but hey, look at me. Shame loves shadows. So it actually is perpetuated by keeping it a secret and not talking about it. Now, how does this play out in life? Well, if we feel ashamed about who we are, a lot of the time that manifests as a really deep core drive of not wanting to make mistakes, not wanting to fail, not wanting to be seen, not wanting to put ourselves out there, not wanting to be judged by others, because that makes the shame even worse. What happens then? Well, that turns into procrastination. That turns into holding ourselves back. That turns into overthinking. That turns into second guessing ourselves all the time and not taking the actions that we need to take to be able to really live our best lives. So what do we do about it? We've got to start talking about it. We have to start shining light on the shame. I like to think that the light is compassion. Shame is put there through judgment. So I'll give you an example. Say, for example, you make a mistake, and then I judge you and I say, how could you ever do that, right? I can't believe you did that. You're a mistake. There's something wrong with you. You're defective. Then all I'm doing is I'm judging you. Now I'll share with you the exact opposite. Say, for example, you tell me about something you've done. You've made a mistake. You did something that you're not proud of. Or something that you've actually blamed yourself for, but it wasn't really your fault. And then I hear you, and I don't judge. And I come with empathy, right? Empathy is something that the world is missing at the moment. I stand there and I see you in your humanity. I say, wow, that sounds really tough. That's okay. And I'm gonna love you anyway. That's compassion. That's the light of compassion. And when we share that with each other, that is what, in a way, dismantles the shame. It's like shame disappears when you shine the light of compassion on it. One of the ways we can do that is we can start telling each other our stories. We can find people that are safe and start sharing with them what we're ashamed about. And if they listen in a non-judgmental way, then they will help us let go of that energy. We can start letting go of the baggage and step more into empowerment, step back into love, step back into creativity, and ultimately step back into our truest expression of ourselves. That's one of the amazing things that coaches help people with and that coaches get to do. Now, if you've loved this video and if you've resonated with it at all, I would love to invite you to go ahead and click the link below. You'll head over to another page where I'd love to invite you along to a live 2-day event that we're running all about how to become a successful coach. It's completely free and I would love to have you there. Go ahead and click the link below and I trust I will see you on the other side.